story time. So I am so excited. I'm finally sharing my experience at Temptation. I visited a couple of months ago, and I'm finally going to tell you a story about my experience. What I saw was some craziness, but what I heard was even like more insane. I'm still shocked at the stuff that I heard. Like, people are crazy. But I have to say, hands down, this was the most fun that I had at any resort that I ever visited, and I visited many. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Adrienne. I'm a travel agent, and I just want to jump right in and just share my experience with you so you can decide if Temptation is for you. So before I get into that, I just want to let you know too, I am doing a group trip. So my company is Breathless Getaways. We are doing group trips, and we're doing one to Temptation May 21st through 25th. I'll drop the link in the description box to give you more information about that. But all right, let's jump right in. So Temptations, I went there for my birthday. My boyfriend and I, we went, and neither of us have visited before, but we obviously heard a lot about it. And what I heard, obviously, you know, Temptations is what you make it. It's not a swingers resort, but anything goes. Like, if that's something that you want to do, there are people there that are there for the same damn thing. But if it's something that you don't want to do, but you just want to have some sexy fun, some sexy time, if you are a voyeur, there are some things that you want to see. So I'm going to tell you about that. And if you just want to go and just like party and have a good time and meet people from all over the world, this is the resort for you. If you just want to chill and relax, do not go to Temptation, because they're not about that. So, all right, so when we first got to the resort, obviously we go up to our room, we change our clothes, and we are just excited to just get to what they call the sexy pool. So they have a sexy pool, and then they have the quiet pool. Obviously, we're not doing no quiet pool because we're there to have a good time. So we go to the sexy pool. This is where they turn up. There's a DJ there. There's music all throughout. People are doing shots, having drinks, socializing. This is where the foam party happens. They have games here too. So these games are like highly sexual. They have playmakers. The playmakers, all of them are beautiful. All of them are in amazing shape. And they are the ones that get that party started. They host all of the games that are going on. Some of the games that we saw was the biggest titty contest, couple sex positions, use your own imagination. For women, who could suck the best? Yeah, you get my drift. So, not that they were actually sucking it in front of you, but they use chocolate penises. And they, I believe, yeah, they had their hands behind them, so it's no hands, mouth only. And they were doing their thing. So I believe it was like 4 women, and they had 1 winner. There was another game that I thought was pretty fun, was each woman had to go into the pool. There are about 4 women. They had to go into the pool and had to ask people for their bottoms. So if you're topless and you agree to give up your bottoms, clearly you are now naked in the pool. So whoever collects the most bottoms wins the contest. So women were going around, running around, collecting bottoms of men, of women, and then the host, the playmaker, will count up to see who collected the most. When you go to now retrieve your boxers, or sorry, not your boxers, your swimming trunks, or your bathing suit bottoms, you actually have to walk up and get out the pool. So you're naked, and we see all your goodies. We see all your goodies, you're naked, and then you can now retrieve your bathing suit bottom. So that was pretty interesting. We saw some big ones, some small ones, some that were just like, yeah, you get the drift. So that was fun. When we get into the pool, the day that we arrived on a Monday. So I wanted to do the boobs cruise. We were both like dying to experience that, but the day that we arrived, the boat was leaving at 11 a.m. So we knew we were gonna miss it. But when we got into the sexy pool, we meet these women from Jersey, and we're like, you know, did you go on the boobs cruise? They're like, oh my God, yeah, we went. And I'm like, how was it? Like, tell me all about it. What did you see? And they're like, girl, it was like Pornhub Live. And I'm like, what? Oh my God, because I've heard about the boobs cruise. I'm sure you have too. You probably watched some videos. But when they told me all of the things that were going on this boat, I was like, oh, wow, wow. And damn, I missed all of that. So I was like, what did you see? Like, I want to know everything. What did you see? So they said, obviously all the women are topless because it's a boobs cruise. So you have to check your top in the front and then you go out and have a good time. There was a woman that ended up taking off her bathing suit bottoms and she's completely naked. And there are men that just line up and they all have lunch with that woman, if you know what I'm saying. So they have a good time with her. They each take a turn. I don't remember how many men she said, but there were quite a few just lined up ready to have brunch. So then another one, there was a woman that was on the boat with her husband. And her husband said, honey, have fun. So with her, she basically was on her knees for a certain amount of time and had brunch of her own as well. So the men were lined up and she did what she had to do. And then afterwards, she kisses her husband. This stuff is so crazy to me. She kisses her husband and then her husband is like, the last one was kind of salty. I'm like, what the fuck? Like what? I don't get it. But anyway, hey, some people are into different things and I'm not gonna judge. So as you know, with Temptation, they have a different theme for every night. They have like a lingerie masquerade party. They do a safari party. What else? A neon party. Glitter and glam party. Like they have different themes every night. This particular night, I believe, was the safari party. So anyway, we meet so many people that night. Oh my God, I had such a good time. But anyways, everybody looks amazing and everybody's sexy. Cause like when I say like people just like don't wear clothes there, they just don't wear clothes. I was like fully clothed. I guess I was like the prude because they were looking like, wow, you got on so many clothes. I had a dress on, but whatever. So Temptations is known for spring break for adults and it is so true and they live up to that word. So whew, the partying that you're gonna do, the drinking that you're gonna do, the socializing that you're gonna do, you honestly don't need to leave the resort because everything is right there. But I have to say for myself, because I travel a lot, I travel like every other month, I like to go out and, you know, do things outside of the resort too. I have to admit, I did plan on going out one of the nights, but that didn't happen. It didn't happen because we were like partied out. We ended up knocking out and yeah, so never even left the resort. So this resort, as you know, is topless optional. It is great for couples. But it's also really great for singles, single men, single women. Guys go there, they do bachelor parties. Women go and they do bachelorette parties there. I wouldn't recommend it because honestly, I know I would not want my fiance doing no damn bachelor party at Temptation because I know what happens there. So, but the trip is for, well, the resort is for everybody. You can come there as a single guy because there are single women there too. But I will say it's mostly couples. So because of that, like we met women, we met single women that were traveling. We met a lot of couples, but it was so funny because my man by the end of the trip was like, you're like a lady magnet. Like the women love me. Thank you. They love me. And I mean, it was just so cool though, because like nobody made you feel uncomfortable. No one approached you inappropriately. You're just having a conversation. And then honestly, it does get to like, so what are you here for? You know, what is it that you and your boyfriend or your husband are into? So the women, they want to know because, hey, if there's an option for them to join or watch or you join their husband, they want to know. There was a particular woman, this beautiful, beautiful Mexican woman that actually approached my boyfriend. Well, she was staring at him for a while and I'm confident, so I'm okay with him going over and talking to her. She was actually with her husband. Her husband steps away, my boyfriend goes over and they start chatting. They're talking and then eventually she ends up coming to me. And she asked me, what are you guys here for? And I told her like, you know, we're not there to like hook up with other couples. We're just there to have a damn good time. What I have to say, if you're a voyeur, what you need to do is book a bash tower room. With the bash tower rooms, the rooms literally like face each other. So in that bash tower room, there are people that actually want to put on a show. From our room, one night I saw a couple on the balcony getting it in on the balcony because they wanted a show. And then another night there was a couple that their blinds were open, the lights were on, and you could see everything. So if you're a voyeur, I would suggest to get the bash tower room. The rooms there are very colorful, but I love them. I love the rooms. Bash tower room also includes the room service and the adult channels for free. If you are not staying in a bath shower room, and let's say you did the trendy garden view, I don't like the trendy garden view rooms. They're just very small, and the garden view is terrible. It's like the trees. But if you do bath shower, you get added amenities, and I would suggest to add on the VIP package also, because that comes with a lot of perks, and it's so worth it. And bath shower rooms, that also gives you access to the rooftop. The rooftop, that was actually another favorite spot of mine. So it was the sexy pool. And then when I was partied out and I had enough to drink, I would go upstairs to the rooftop, but only if you have like trendy garden view, you wouldn't have access to that. All the other room categories up, you have access to the rooftop. Rooftop food is really good. The drinks are amazing. The bartender is a mixologist, so drinks are really excellent there. They have top shelf there. And they do have a pool and I believe a whirlpool. A hot tub. Yep, they have a pool and a hot tub there too. I do want to touch on the food and the service. Now, I have to say, like, okay, so I visited Temptation in January. Again, I'm a travel agent, so I just went there to do a site visit. I did a full resort tour. I am going to drop in the description box if you want to see the rooms, you want to see what the resort itself looks like. I have a full video that will show you that. So you can check that out there. But what I love about this resort is I didn't think that the food and the service would be that great. I thought it would be good, but I didn't think it would be great. And when I tell you, I was very impressed with the food. I am a foodie, and I really, really like the food there at Temptation. My favorite was the seafood restaurant. My favorite experience was at She, but we did a late show, and I have to say the food was just okay. But the experience was amazing. So it's basically a pole dancing show. It's a couple. You watch them pole dance. There are 2 poles, and you have a 3-course meal, and it includes, I believe it included wine or cocktails. But I definitely recommend booking She for that experience, because it's definitely a different experience, and they do book out quickly because it's not a big restaurant. What I did not like in terms of food was the buffet. Some people, I guess, do. Honestly, I hated it. I went there one time. I put a few things on my plate that looked decent. And I tasted each one, but I didn't even finish each one because it just wasn't good to me. So I would avoid the buffet and just do a sit down in one of the a la carte restaurants, because there the food is really good. The Italian restaurant was another favorite of mine as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this helps you decide if this is the resort for you. But I am telling you, like, even again, if you want to swing here, the opportunity is absolutely there. If you want to hook up, the opportunity is absolutely there. But if you want to just go and have a freaking ball, you want to party, you want to, again, have that spring break for adults, because this obviously is an adults only hotel. Temptation, you must experience it once. So again, I'm a travel agent. If you want to book with me and you want to book your vacation to Temptation with me or anywhere around the world, we specialize in travel to the Caribbean and to Europe. So if you're interested in working with me and you would like for me to be your travel agent, send me an email to adrienne@breathlessgetaways.com. And also, we've got that group trip coming up to Temptation May 21st through 25th to secure your room. It is only $150 down. That's it. Come with us. We only got 15 rooms left. So we got 15 rooms left. I am looking for my ladies. So women, reach out to me. You guys, you can reach out too, but we have 15 rooms and I just need more women coming with me, okay? Thank you for watching this video. And if you liked this video and if you found it helpful, please click that like button and definitely subscribe to my channel for more reviews on different resorts from around the world. Thank you for watching.